Can you hear that? That is the sound of your own heart. It's the year 80 AD. You are standing in the hypogeum, the tunnels beneath the Colosseum. Above you, 50,000 people are screaming for blood. In front of you, a gate is about to lift. Behind that gate lies pain, chaos, and quite possibly, your death. You want to run. Every instinct in your biology is screaming at you to retreat into the shadows, to stay safe, to stay comfortable. But you can't, because the gate is opening. Fast forward 2,000 years. The arena has changed, but the battle hasn't. Every morning, you face the exact same choice as the gladiator. You are lying in the tunnel. The alarm is the gate. The world outside, your job, your stress, your responsibilities, is the arena. Most people, they stay in the tunnel. They hit snooze. They hide. They start their day in defeat. But the gladiator didn't have that luxury. If they hesitated, they died. If they were undisciplined, they died. So, how did they do it? How did they wake up every single day with the focus of a warrior, knowing the odds were stacked against them? They used a specific mental framework, a code. Today, we are going to decode the Gladiator Protocol. We are combining the ancient philosophy of Stoicism with the brutal discipline of the Ludus training schools. By the end of this video, you won't just wake up. You will rise. There is a misconception that gladiators were fueled by rage. Hollywood shows them screaming in locker rooms. The reality was different. The most dangerous fighters were the quiet ones. They practiced a Stoic exercise called premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils. Seneca, the great Stoic philosopher, said, "Unexpected blows land heaviest." Most of us wake up hoping for a good day. We visualize sunshine, easy traffic, and a nice boss. This is a weakness. Because the moment reality hits, the traffic jam, the rude email, our fragile optimism shatters. We crumble. The gladiator woke up and visualized the worst. He imagined the lion being faster than him. He imagined his sword breaking. He imagined the crowd turning against him. Why? To induce fear? No. To remove it. Here is how you apply the first protocol. It's called the morning briefing. Before you touch your phone, before you let the chaos of the world in, sit on the edge of your bed for 2 minutes. Ask yourself, what is the jagged edge I will step on today? Maybe it's the cold commute. Maybe it's the difficult conversation you've been avoiding. Visualize it. Feel the stress of it. And then, visualize yourself handling it with absolute calm. See yourself not reacting, but responding. When you mentally rehearse the battle before it begins, the arena holds no surprises. You are already armored up. You don't wake up anxious, you wake up prepared. A gladiator lived in the Ludus. In the Ludus, there was no democracy. There was only the doctor, the trainer, and the whip. They didn't have fancy machinery. They used gravity and the ground. To wake up your mind, you must first break the stagnation of your body. You need to spike your heart rate within 15 minutes of waking. Here is your Ludus protocol. 3 movements. No equipment. Pure gravity. Movement 1, the Bitak or Hindu squat. This is an ancient conditioning exercise used by wrestlers for thousands of years. Unlike a normal squat, you swing your arms and control your breath. Inhale down, exhale up. Why? It forces deep oxygenation into your lungs. It tells your biology, we are hunting today. Do 20 reps immediately. Movement 2, the Bapi, the fall and rise. This is the ultimate combat simulation. You throw yourself at the ground, and you force yourself back up. The philosophy, in the arena, if you fall and stay down, you die. The Bapi trains the reflex of getting back on your feet. It destroys the grogginess of sleep instantly. Movement 3, the shield wall, the plank. Hold the plank position. Brace your core as if expecting a kick to the stomach. The mindset, this teaches you to be comfortable with tension, to hold the line when your body wants to quit. You don't do this to get shredded. You do this to build a callus over your mind. When you conquer the urge to stay comfortable, you build the muscle to conquer the urge to procrastinate at work. As the Navy SEALs say, and the gladiators knew, under pressure, you don't rise to the occasion. You sink to the level of your training. Make your morning your training ground. The fight rarely goes to plan. You prepare for a swordsman, and they send out a spearman. You prepare for sand, and it rains, turning the arena to mud. The amateur complains. The master adapts. Friedrich Nietzsche described the ultimate greatness of man as amor fati. Not just bearing what happens to you, but loving it. How do we apply this to a modern morning? The Gladiator Mindset flips the script on adversity. When the alarm goes off too early, good. More time to prepare. When the coffee machine breaks, good. A chance to practice patience. When you feel tired, good. A chance to test your endurance. Stop wishing for an easier life. Start wishing for the strength to endure a difficult one. Treat every annoyance in your morning not as a blockage, but as an opponent. The traffic isn't in your way. The traffic is your sparring partner. Use it to sharpen your mind. Finally, the most powerful weapon in the Gladiators' arsenal. The one thing that gave them the courage to step out into the light. They knew they might not see the sunset. We live as if we are immortal. We say, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll start the diet next week. I'll chase my dream when the timing is right. This is the arrogance of the living. Memento mori. Remember, you must die. This sounds dark, but it is actually the most life-affirming thought you can have. If you knew, truly knew, that this morning was your last chance to make a mark on the world, would you hit snooze? Would you waste 45 minutes scrolling through social media, looking at the fake lives of other people? No. You would get up. You would hug your loved ones a little tighter. You would work with intensity. You would savor the taste of your coffee. You would be alive. The gladiator fought with intensity because he had no future guaranteed. You must wake up with that same urgency. Treat every morning as a separate life. As Seneca said, begin at once to live, and count each separate day as a separate life. The tunnel is behind you. The gate is open. The sun is hitting your face. You have two choices today. You can be the spectator in the stands, fat, comfortable, judging others, watching life pass you by. Or you can be the gladiator. You can step into the chaos. You can embrace the discipline. You can welcome the pain as a teacher. It won't be easy. The crowd will scream. The lions will roar. But there is glory in the struggle. The alarm is set for tomorrow. The battle is already scheduled. Are you ready to fight? If you are still here, listening to this, I know which one you are. I want to know who is standing in this arena with me. If you are ready to commit to the Gladiator Protocol, I want you to comment, I am ready, down below. Don't just watch. Act. Subscribe to the channel to join the Legion. We train again next week.